Hi, friends. The moment I tell you this well-known but little-used secret, your first reaction is going to be, well, of course. So I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Let me ask you a question. Does your company ask for referrals as a practice? Look, I'm a business nerd, and sometimes I will meet an executive or a small business owner, and I'll just ask a question. That question might be, do you ask for referrals as a practice? And their initial response is typically, well, of course, until they think about it and they realize that they don't actually consciously do it. Here's the point that I want to drive home. The most effective companies have a culture of sales. So what does that mean? And more importantly, how do you do it? That, my friends, is the real secret in this video. And you will be able to get started down this path tomorrow. A business with a culture of sales understands that every employee, manager, executive, and owner is a salesperson. Every great salesperson knows that you cannot ask your customer or your prospect for referrals too often. And your customers will not be bothered by the fact that you ask them very often. I call it training your customers to expect you to ask referrals. That one principle alone, if your employees would think about it as they touch our customers, could be very, very powerful. So, does everyone as a salesperson actually mean everyone? Yes. And it doesn't matter the company size or what your product of your company is. So, how do you get started? First, maybe you pick the people to train first in your business who are those who have the most contact with your customers and your prospects. So sales, of course, your salespeople obviously are already doing this, I hope. Delivery personnel, those who deliver your product, customer service people, help desk people, project managers, owners, executives, board members. Anyone who touches that customer, even occasionally, either by voice or in person, is a good candidate to put in the very first classes on how to create a culture of sales. I want you to think about how powerful this would be if you could do it across your entire business. So, software firms, HVAC firms, plumbers, banks, construction firms, consulting firms. Think about that. This could be extraordinarily powerful. Are bells going off in your head yet? And the beauty of this is that you can get most of your company trained in less than a day. It's so simple. I used a structure of role play training several times, but there are countless ways to train. That might be worth a discussion to have. Last tip I want to give you. Create an incentive for your employees to really work that culture of sales. Create, for example, a $75 night on the town. Someone brings you a referral, it turns into an appointment, doesn't have to turn into a sale, turns into an appointment. You give them a $75 night on the town to take home to their spouse. It could be as little as a $50 babysitter fee to take the family out or get a babysitter and go out for an evening. Oh, by the way, here's a little tip that worked wonderfully for me and some of my managers. It might be a good idea if you send that night on the town or the babysitter reward to the employee's spouse. That could be very, very powerful. So you can see I get excited about this topic, so I'd better stop here because I only wanted to spend 5 minutes on this topic. But trust me on this, this can be done an endless number of ways, and it will engage your employees in a way that will be extremely helpful to the growth of your business. This always bears significant fruit. It is a force multiplier. As you may be able to tell, I really like this topic. This is so easy to do and is so powerful to creating new revenue for your business quickly. If you'd like to have a further conversation about this topic with me, click below for a free session. I'd be delighted to talk with you. Also, join our Bulletproof Business community. This is a forum of C-suite and business leader members who have formed or are in the process of forming what we call bulletproof businesses. As a first step of joining our community, click below to sign up for our newsletter. Enjoy.